The Department of State is updating how they issue travel advisories.
Mexico is now broken down by state. Some areas are labeled as more dangerous than others.
Channel 5 Steven Saravia spoke with a taxi driver who says crime across the river is hurting his business.
Right now, 5 states in Mexico are on the do not travel to list. The U.S. State Department cites crime. The state right across our border, Tamaulipas, is now ranked with the same potential danger level as war-torn nations like Syria. The man we spoke with says he takes people to this level 4 danger zone daily. While it's just across the river, some businesses here are being impacted by the violence in Tamaulipas.
It's affected us a lot.
Jonathan Ponce owns a taxi cab based in Hidalgo. While most of his fares are on this side of the border, he occasionally travels into Reynosa.
To the airport, to the bus station, sometimes to colonias, but only during the day. We don't get into colonias at night just for safety.
While Ponce says he hasn't personally run into trouble.
What happens is, with taxis in a way, they don't mess with us.
He says he does his best to avoid danger. With the recent activity just across the border, he says it's made a big impact on his passengers.
It's pretty much over taking U.S. citizens, almost non-existent, for us to take them into Mexico. Back in the day, we used to take winter Texans, but not anymore, because of the situation that's going on.
Ponce says news of the latest travel advisory for Tamaulipas does not surprise him. In the meantime, he says he'll mostly stick to making trips on the U.S. side of the border. According to the U.S. Department of State, the threat levels decided by security experts, the intel community, host governments, and U.S. embassies. You can find a link to an entire breakdown of the State Department's latest warning system on our website, krgv.com. Live in the Channel 5 News studio, Steven Saravia, Channel 5 News at 10.